So hello everyone, it's me, Multipairs123, and here's my guest. What's your name, guest?
Name's Tabori Shadow from DeviantArt and YouTube.
Yeah, okay. So today I just thought, let's just make a rant video about the song fanbase, everyday occurrence. So, Kamari, do you have like any sort of topics you want to go to first?
So first, we're going to talk about the recolor.
Yeah, okay, well, let me just start by saying that they're everywhere, and they spread like the plague. I don't know how, I don't know why, but they just spread. You see them everywhere, and I'm not sure why people keep making them, and they even support them. It doesn't make any sense.
It's amazing how they
And
think they're original.
and and it's funny because just today, just a few minutes ago, I saw another recolor on DeviantArt. Another one. Another one. It's so many of them.
Exactly.
And I think if I can find it, did this picture of. Uh, Maybe I can find it. Well, like, not sure if I can find it, but there's this picture I saw a while ago, and there's this recolor with a horrible backstory. A green Sonic, with a sword and stuff, with a horrible backstory, overpowered and all that stuff. And he posted his character on like a Facebook or something, and his character got liked. It it legitimately got liked. People actually liked this recolored character, and it just shows how this fan base just doesn't. Not sure this fan base knows what the meaning of good is. That's all I have to say.
What's funny is that half of the fan base lacks any creativity whatsoever.
That's so true, but that's maybe because there's so much of them. I mean, I want to think of something original when there's not billions, billions of them. Maybe like approximately 100,000 at most or something.
Yeah.
And you have a fan character yourself.
Exactly. I have a Sonic
So
fan character, but at least I felt that it has its weakness. It has its own backstory. It's not related to the official Sonic story. I try to get creative, and so should others.
yeah.
So yeah,
Then, well, I mean, not just that the recolors, but I mean, there's happened like some recolors that say I'm a recolor, but I don't act like this and this, and I respect people and stuff. There's those good recolors, but then most majority of recolors are the bad recolors. The recolors that think that they don't deserve any sort of criticism. They don't deserve not don't deserve. I mean, they don't need. That should be better. They don't need any sort of criticism. They don't need any sort of advice. They don't need any sort of tutoring. They make their recolor, post it on like even on YouTube or something, and then they expect people to like it. But when people don't like it,
yep.
those comment people, it's like it's World War II. They go ballistic and stuff. I mean, it's just the opinion, yet they act as if it's something. It's something so deadly.
Speaking of that, they also have a history of complaining about the dumbest things as well.
Mm. skipping ahead to recolors. No, wait. No, there's one more thing I want to say about recolors. It's like, since in the spriting community, I mostly see lots of Sonic sprites, right? Right?
Right.
But apparently those sprites also become sprites. Because, I mean, not just the fact that you get like a Sonic sprite and then recolor it. It's the fact that you get a Sonic sprite and then add more detail to it, even though that still counts as recoloring.
Exactly.
That same thing goes for those Sonic X screenshot thingamajiggies that people do for some reason. I mean, it's like you trace over them, you add more detail, but still it's a recolor, it's still trace, that's
Yep.
So what?
So you think we should talk about the complainers now?
They're complaining. No, not yet. No, now we need to talk about the characters in general. Just quickly, I just want to say that both song fan characters just, I don't know. I mean, it's like I'm trying to look for some sort of word to explain the amount of unoriginality, the amount of unnecessarity. It just, I think I found the perfect word. Most of these Sonic fan characters, I keep saying, recolored or not, just always so unnecessary. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, not only that, but they act unnecessary as well. I mean, their attitude, the way they act, what they do, just, it's not common, yet it's not explained why they do this and that. They're just cardboard cutouts in a way.
I agree.
And not only that, but apparently, seem like most Sonic fan characters, or at least the people behind the Sonic fan characters, just have a bad attitude in general. I mean, really any good attitude at all.
They think they're all high
Yeah,
and mighty, that's why.
they're high and mighty. They have very low self-esteem, or very high self-esteem. They don't care about anything at all, and it's like if you don't, you have a disagreement with them, is they just hate you and spam journals about you just for one disagreement or something.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Now we can move on to the complainers.
Right.
Now, one word, no, two words. Sonic Boom. The Sonic Boom. Enough said. Biggest complaints I ever seen.
I mean, you're gonna throw a fit over some blue arms. I mean, that makes no sense.
Here's the thing I don't see. When they announced Sonic Boom, it was inevitable that these people, quote unquote people, are going to complain about it. That's what's inevitable. But my problem is the fact that they're complaining over a series that has been confirmed to be a spin-off. There's nothing canon about it. It's its own thing, yet they still complain about it. And the blue arms, they still complain about the blue arms.
The most complaint that they complain about is Knuckles. Forget about blue arms. The main problem is Knuckles.
Yeah, okay. Even you say that, oh, Knuckles looks totally different. He does not look like Knuckles. Even you say that, you still have to realize that this is a spin-off. It has nothing to do with your canon stuff. It's just still a spin-off. So, I mean, really.
It's like a prequel to the series, yet it has nothing to do with it. So they shouldn't complain too much. Actually, they shouldn't complain at all. They should just be happy that we said it's doing something different for us.
not only that, but it's like complaining about Toon Link's design when he's just a spin-off from the normal Link, from The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
It's still the same Link, just different. But I say nobody complain about Toon Link's design at all. Yet they complain about Sonic's design. Oh, and I was still add. Let me just say that it seemed like whenever Sega try to do something, whenever they make a game, whenever they try to make a new series, it seems like they always complain, especially over the voice actors as well. It's like with Jason Griffith, they finally got rid of him, they replaced him with someone new, yet they complain about that too. It's like,
nothing's good enough man. Nothing.
Geez, man, they want somebody. They want like some sort of god to play as Sonic's voice. That what these guys want. But even if that's so, they're still going to complain about that anyway.
Yep.
Not that, but So what do you have to say about these Sonic complainers?
Well, they need to shut up and get on life.
Yes, that's obvious. That's obvious.
They should just be happy the franchise is still alive. For all we know, Sega could have just stopped, considering where Sonic's going now. Let's face it, his games aren't even that good today. So, please, when they complain, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. I don't know what else to say, though.
Not only that, but it seems like whenever Sega has like a game idea, for example, Sonic Lost World, they have to the Sonic fans have to say, "Oh, this is a ripoff. This is that."
The game seems not just not a ripoff, but very generic, very cliche as well.
My only problem with that is the fact that they call Sonic Lost World the Mario Galaxy ripoff, even though this space planet exploring like gimmick has been invented long before Mario Galaxy. In fact, Sonic Adventure did this first. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle did this first.
I agree.
Yeah, I did it first. In the space level where you play as Knuckles or Rouge, getting the Master Emeralds and stuff.
You're talking about Adventure 2, right?
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2,
okay.
Instead
of recycling the same, gameplay, they should try at least something new. When it comes to gameplay.
And do you think you could type a bit louder?
Type a bit louder?
I'm being sarcastic. Sorry. So anyway, sorry because some complainers. What about the Sonic couples thing?
Oh. I think that's
Sonic. I think complaining about Sonic couples come close. Not all that lot, but comes close to complaining about MLP couples.
Oh, I have no comment about that. You're talking
I mean,
about MLP couples, and I have no comment about that.
I'm just saying that, I mean, complaining about side couples comes as close as playing as MLP couples. I mean, it's just, they complain about that opinion-based, non-official coupling. You know, that nonsense.
Even if it's a crack shipping, like just for fun, they will still complain. You know what? Oh yeah.
It's like even if there's a video that has nothing to do with side couples, but just a rant on couples in general, some idiot is just gonna go up and say, "Screw you, side can shout forever." Seriously, that happened once. On a video that has nothing to do with side couples, that happened once.
Well, that's rabid fans for you. They think their opinion is a fact or it's correct.
Oh, Ellen. Oh, sorry, I kind of forgot to say something. Can we go back to the side complainers for a minute?
Sure.
Okay. Here's another thing I want to say. Okay, it seems like whenever I go simply to a Sprite video, just type down whatever that's Star Sonic in it. It seems like whenever I go scroll down to the comment section of that video, there's always one or two or thousands of people complaining about, oh, Sonic should have been this, Sonic should have turned super, Sonic should have done this and that, this and that. It's like they always complain about this. Like, no, like in every single video, there's never one video that has Sonic in it. That one video that has Sonic in it, battling someone that has no complainants in the comment section complaining about, what Sonic should have done and stuff. It's like they want Sonic to win over an opponent that clearly can defeat Sonic in like 1 second. I mean, for Sonic
Like,
vs. Go.
can you give an example? Like, are you like talking about Flash? Because I remember seeing this video and Flash won, which I thought was fair, and some of the fans they threw a fit.
Well, okay, here's an example. Sonic vs. Goku. It's like, we all know that Goku can defeat Sonic in like 1 second or less, but these fans just say the weirdest of things. And even some fans admit that, oh yes, Sonic can be defeated by Goku, but Shadow can defeat the whole entire DBC cast. I mean, the whole entire Dragon Ball Z cast.
Actually, no. If you watch that
Exactly,
battle,
my goodness, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. Oh, and like I said before, and how they always complain about, oh, Sonic should have turned super and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like this saying. It's like this saying that Sonic is not strong enough, that he has to use a Chaos Emerald or 7 just to defeat his opponent. Stuff. And not only that, but even if his opponent doesn't even have any sort of super form whatsoever, any sort of a powerful transformation whatsoever,
Yeah.
they always still say, oh, why did Sonic turn super and stuff. They always still say that.
Or they just find a reason to complain about something just to prove a point.
Yeah.
Which doesn't help in most cases. So what are we going to talk about next?
I don't know, what do you have to talk about? Just pretty much talk about the main things I want to talk about.
What about the emos?
The emos?
Yeah.
Emos. Well, like the name implied, they're emos. I mean, it's like, And, well, not just emos, but emos, whorish, and retarded characters.
And
That's what the
attention
characters
seekers.
are.
And attention seekers.
Yeah, and attention seekers is like. So, you scroll down the different art, you just do your own thing, then deviation pops up, some sort of stupid goal you see every single day. So you click it, and then you can scroll down to the comment section, about to write comments saying, what's this? What's going on? What's happening to you? But oh, guess what? Comment disabled.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yes. Oh, it's like, I'm sorry, but so you're depressed. You feel depressed. You feel like drawing a rage picture and stuff. Oh, you can do that. But my problem is, why do you have to disable the comment section? And not only that, but my problem is, why can't you fill out some sort of description? I hate when a person posts up a picture about some crap that they do in real life, and then they don't even explain what's going on. It's like, if you're going to say something or post something about your situation to us, you can at least explain what's happening. In some way, you can at least explain, whether it be vague or very specific. You can just explain,
Exactly.
but they don't. But they don't do that.
Don't you think even if they did explain, they would still get, you know, do you think they would still disable the comments?
Why? Yes, they still do. I guess what? Because what, they going to receive the same comments or something.
Yes, so.
Everyone's gonna get the same comments. Then there are the now specifically. Then there are those, yeah, whorish like Sonic characters, and about them, it's like, why, just why do they look so whorish? If you know what I'm saying, it's like they have bigger tits than Rouge.
You want to know why? You want to know why?
Why? Why?
Because either their parents neglect them or there are a bunch of little 12-year-old boys left. So these guys to go on DVR and seek for attention. That's why. Or unless they have some kind of sick fetish for big boobs.
I think it's not just that, but I mean, it's that. And I also have another theory. My theory is the fact that the main reason why they act whorish and attention whorish is the fact that, so they have low self-esteem about what they look like in real life. So what they do, they make a side fan character of what they want to look like in real life. They want to look like a whore. They post it up on even art, and then there you go. There you go. You got like 10 washes already.
Yeah, because that's the new trend in the stupid fandom. Being a little whore.
Oh my goodness. I've seen so much of them that I don't even want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about
Well,
it.
that's why we're here to talk about it.
Gosh, on it. I mean, I've rarely seen one female side character that is an obvious female, but isn't whorish, just a normal female.
Well,
You
you
know what
want
I'm
to
saying?
take my character, for example, my main character?
Well, oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my. I meant by normal, I mean, like, maybe they can wear a shirt or something. That type normal, I don't know. I never see any that wears a normal shirt. They always have to, like, wear some sort of bikini or something.
Yeah.
Uh, okay.
So what other topic
So
you want to cover down?
we'll see. Talk about those bad attitudes on characters that are a bunch of recolors, complainers, lots of complainers. Well, think. Well, um, you know, don't have that another topic to talk about, but I just wanted to just quickly say that now this is just going, and this is going to be my base opinion when I say this, but I mean, what's the point of making a fan character of Sonic, or in fact, what's the point of being this into Sonic? I mean, when I look at Sonic, I see a video game character, right? Yet people treat him as if like he's some sort of god or something.
Yep.
They treat him as a religion.
Yep.
That's pretty much. And I rarely see a Sonic fan that makes Sonic animations, that plays Sonic video games, or does Sonic drawing that does not have a Sonic fan character. I mean, I only see one person that plays Sonic games and stuff that actually hates fan characters and says that what's the point of having them? Why can't you just play the Sonic games and that's it? In fact, that's another thing I want to know. Why can't any of these people just play the Sonic games and that's it? What's the point of having all these fan
Well,
characters?
this is like my perspective on it. They probably make fan characters so, in a way, they could be part of the adventure that Sonic is, I guess. Or I guess, I don't know. I guess they're so inspired by the franchise they decide to make their own fan character.
Well, that's pretty much the point of all fan characters because inspired to be part of that universe. That's part of a fan character. But nowadays, most of these fan characters just seem to be just going with the mainstream, very mainstream flow that is just flooding the river right now.
Exactly.
I, I mean, it's like like I said before to you, most of these Sonic fans probably never played a Sonic game, or probably never even watched Sonic X in their whole entire lives. They just do this because it's some sort of mainstream thing to do. They probably do this because most of their friends are doing it or something.
Yep.
And and you know what? You know what I'm glad for? I'm glad that I wasn't born into one of these creations, one of these weird spawns that just come out of somewhere, that just come out. I don't even know where they come out of, like the garbage can or something. I'm just glad that I wasn't born into one of these. I'm just glad that I don't have a Sonic icon right now. That's the main thing I'm glad for. That I don't have a Sonic fan cam, but yeah, that's the main thing I'm glad for.
Yeah.
Now, unless you want to talk about, I don't know, those people that treat Sonic as a fetish, I think we're pretty much done here.
Yeah, let's wrap it up with that.
Well,
You want to start with a Kai or something?
Akai. I don't know. I mean, talking about Akai is going. If I do that, then it's like, and then those fanbots are gonna come in and stuff. I mean,
I don't think
here's
she
a,
has any fans at this point. I don't
not
know.
fan. Well, okay. Well, let's not just talk about Akai. Let's just talk about these people that treat Sonic as they don't even treat Sonic as Sonic or as a somewhat Sonic. These people treat Sonic as some sort of a fetish like things. Here's what I have to say about them. So first off, well now for the Kai Daily. First off, for Kai Daily, I mean, yeah, I mean, not really that much I can say about her that has already been said. I mean,
That's true.
She's kind of immature. No, she's immature in general. Her character is bad, and then the fact that the fan brats, or even worse, it's like if you just it's like if you disagree with any of her statements. I mean, it's like if you disagree with Cat Daily or any of her statements, then those fan brats, they just come in. They come in and spam the heck out of the comment section saying anything they want to, as long as they're right writing for Cat Daily, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, and not only that, but Kai Daily treats Sonic. Oh boy, she really treats Sonic horribly. She doesn't even treat.
Like a
She
slave.
doesn't even treat Sonic as a Sonic. Like a slave.
Like a sex slave. It's kind of disturbing, and I think it's good. She thinks it's normal. Like, oh, everyone else does it. It's normal.
And that's pretty much. I mean, I can get through everything else. I can get through a Kai Daily's fan character, no matter how horrible she is. I can get through that. I get through her fan bots, alright? I can get through that. But the one thing I can't get through her is the fact that she treats Sonic as a sex toy or whatever. That that just simply pisses me off. It's like
she's like one of the reasons why I'm ashamed to even have a fan character. I mean, she's like a perfect example of what not to do when making a character.
I mean, you know what? You know what I was still at? Here's nothing I want to talk about. Sonic, original characters, X, or pairings with, Sonic fan characters. Here's what I have to say. First of all, with Kai Daily still going on that, it's no. That's all I have to say about that. No. It's like, no. Why you treat Sonic as this? Sonic was not meant for you. Stop treating him as if he was some sort of sex slave that is perverted for your preferred like character. Not that, but then in general, I just don't like these Sonic official characters pairing up with Sonic fan characters because your fan character was not meant for Sonic. Because Sonic is an official thing, while your fan character is unofficial. You keep pairing the fan character with Sonic. I just don't like that. It just doesn't seem right. Doesn't fit. Doesn't go through the flow. Just nonsense. Nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's that there.
So you're done or something?
No, what? No, I'm not done yet. No, I still have to talk. No, still got to finish this. About those people that treat Sonic as a fetish. Like I know these these kind of topics are all like Guptail A9, Key Master Review, all those guys, no, I know those topics are old and stuff. Then the Sam the Classic Sonic fan, and I know that those topics are old and stuff, but I mean, the way they treat Sonic just makes you so glad that you're a Sonic fan. No, seriously, it's like, I mean, the top 10 hardest Sonic fan characters are Silver, Silver everywhere. Oh, and then those wonderful rants Sam, the classic Sonic fan, does for Sonic and stuff. Just, it makes you so glad that you're a Sonic fan.
Yeah.
Oh, not only that, but Sonic Passion and Christian. I mean, oh my goodness. I'm so thankful to like this character. to like Sonic. Oh, oh, no. Still no. Then those people treat Sonic horribly. That's all I have to say.
I agree.
Well, we must cover the main topics, really. Well, at least we must cover the main topics that's going on nowadays. So, what do you have to say?
Well, I just have to say I'm glad I'm not part of the fandom anymore. Even though I still see it happening, I'm just glad I'm not a part of it anymore.
Okay, here's a quick question. So, if you're not part of the fan base anymore, why do you, why do you still have your fan characters and stuff? I mean, I don't understand.
Well, as I explained in the journal about how I feel about the fandom, you don't have to be in a fandom in order to draw your fan characters. Even before I joined Deviant or and the fandom itself, I had fan characters and I drew them fun. So what makes this so different now?
Mm, well, technically, technically speaking, if you draw a fan character, technically, and this fan character is based off the series, technically, unless your fan character was meant to be a satire to that
Well,
series
the thing
or
is,
to that
it's
series
not.
fandom,
The thing is, it's not.
yeah, unless it's that, then technically, then technically, if you draw a fan character that isn't satire whatsoever, that technically makes you, part of the fandom,
But
technically.
I don't interact with anyone in the fandom, so
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's the same applies for My Little Pony. You can make your own fan characters. It doesn't mean you have to be around the bronies or anything.
Well, I mean, gonna make a, a pony character, that technically means that you like ponies and stuff. I mean, now maybe that like understand that you made these characters and now you don't really like the fandom, so you get rid of these characters. I understand that, but I mean, it's like you make the characters and you still have the characters. So unless you're planning on like getting, like selling them one day or something, then
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
you know. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Or unless you plan on like putting them in like some sort of storage container until you have faith in the song fandom, which will never come.
No, I'm not.
Just
The thing
wondering.
is, I'm never going back to the fandom. That was the whole plan.
Yeah, no, you feel. No, you feel. No.
So we're done here. We've been going at this for almost 40 minutes.
Well, well, unless you have like something to say, something else to say, then you're pretty much done.
So I have nothing else to say.
All right. So I guess we're pretty much done here.
Yep.
This, this has been Most Pills 1 to 3. This is my first longest rant, and I'll be going now. Want to say goodbye, guess?
This was Snowy Shannon. It was fun doing this rant.